I've never been here before, but this is just me trying to get a different route home from the station. What I've just done is tweet a bunch of pictures of a place I was a while ago, like yesterday, and I've tweeted those now, and hopefully that will give anyone who might be sat on my Twitter feed the idea that I'm somewhere else. But I've had to put it in the bag because although it's the most reliable one, it's also the leakiest one, and after walking around where I live on Sunday with this in my pocket, I just ended up with a big wet stain on my trousers, which is both neither subtle and probably, according to the rules of the game, technically a self-inflicted wound, which is really silly. Okay, I'm outside on my kind of slightly crummy wind trap of a terrace with this, and what I need to explain about this thing is maybe actually just demonstrate how it works and what happens when you pull the trigger. Look at that, that is the actual thing that I need to use. I need that. It does have the extra advantage sort of comedy thing as well, that it makes a whole bunch of crazy noise, and it's hopefully surprising to people that it has the aggression that it has. And if you are whacked by this thing, you have the extra indignity of being taken out of the competition by something that's essentially a combination of a water pistol and a sex toy. That actually went really far and went to where some of my neighbours live, and I'm going to go inside now before they find out what happened. So there is also just a neighbour outside on another balcony who I may have just immediately got wet. I may have just got him wet. He's just out there having a cigarette, and I don't think he really knows what's going on, and hopefully he'll never cotton on that it was me. I need to go out and film, but I think stuff is actually going down outside. I've had the appearance of two really weird looking guys on bikes, and one of them seems to have a water pistol. Let's see what happens. The interesting thing is, because of the road that I live on, being the way it is, I recognise the same vehicles being parked all the time and the same people coming in and out. These are different people. What's that noise? They are actually outside right now. Yeah, this is a thing. It's not gonna happen. Yep, so some people just tried to burst in and wet me, which was amazing. One guy sat outside my door while someone else, I guess, phoned me to attempt to hit me. So I had my door unlatched and ready, and I just opened and fired, and unfortunately wet a guy in the face. It was so strange looking through the peephole on the door, knowing that there's a guy on the other side listening, holding a water pistol. I thought I was just being crazy paranoid, but no. They were a team of guys who rolled up just kind of almost at the time that I just happened to be looking out the window, and they just looked too unsure of where they were and what they were doing. I'm also now in a state where I'm calm enough to properly think about what's just happened. It's now like a few minutes later. I've gone to the shops and I've bought what I needed to buy from the shops, which I was actually about to do, so things could have got really interesting. Let's just backtrack for a moment and think about what happened. Two guys rolled up wearing leather on motorbikes. Those are the people who are after me, and I've got like a 24-hour window now to feel okay. But they'll always be after me, I guess. I'm constantly going to be chased throughout the whole game by two men on motorbikes in leather. That's who they've decided to send after me. When I open the front door, by the way, I should probably show you this. First of all, I don't know if you can see that. That's just a little bit of water on the door, which is a bit like having a blood stain. I have a backup plan, which is next to my front door. There's a cupboard, and the cupboard has... we're in a cupboard now. The cupboard has like an electricity meter, not very much in it. It's got a few things in that the neighbours are storing. Because the cupboard's not really used for anything, so you can put things in and store stuff. But there's about enough room for a person to hide in here, and you get a view of my front door, and you could jump out the cupboard and shoot people who are at the front door, which is a thing. Just a backup plan. Okay, here's an extra thing I have to tell you, which is amazing. When one of the guys called me, I don't know if he pocket dialed me, but he just left his phone on. So, I've also got a voicemail that's about 3 minutes long. It's still going. I guess... they'd phoned me and my answer phone had come on, and they were just... like my answer phone was on and it was just being recorded. While there's lots of like running around and sounds of someone operating the lift in my building. So I'm hearing it from their perspective, which mostly sounds like running. It's still going. It's a bit Keystone Cops. Doors closing, here we go. Doors closing. Doors opening. Going down. Doors closing. Are they trying to find my flat? Third floor? What? Ah, they don't know what's happening.